Today we have Josh, also known as Oshu. Maybe after the podcast you could pour some more on my head.
Does it have to be water or can it be any other body fluid?
That's a yellow card.
Does money really matter? And I've actually felt George's feet and they're quite soft and nice, you know. So my main account's been banned 13 times.
Here we have a rare Tom and Tom in the podcast room. We are drinking ginger beer with Monster and water. Are you happy?
But I did find a news article. I want to know your...
What you said, nude.
I found one as well.
Fuck. All right, okay, it's bigger than it looks, all right?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Podcast with me, Mackers and Tom. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, thank you, mate. How are you?
I'm not bad. Looking forward to the podcast as usual. Today we have Josh, also known as Oshu. How you doing, mate?
I'm good. You actually pronounced it right as well.
Yeah?
Some people say like Oshu, and I'm like, no, it's Oshu. So yeah, it's good. Thank you for that.
Before we get into it, what was the kind of idea behind the name?
The idea behind the name?
Yes.
Okay, well, my name is Joshua.
Uh-huh.
So let's see if you can figure it out.
I think
it's the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the ball today, mate.
Out.
Yeah.
Oshu.
Because I was looking into it, and there's a Japanese meaning to
Town. There's a Japanese town. There's a meaning. Oh, it's a seed. It's like to spread your seed.
Yeah. So I was wondering if it was that. Yeah.
That's
why I brought it up.
Yeah.
If I'm allowed to swear, that is sexy, you know. Is that swear word? No. No, but for real, I would say my name is like one of my favourite things about me for now. At the moment, I'm happy with it. No one else has got the name Oshu.
No.
But then a lot of people call me like different ones, but it doesn't matter. Yeah.
I mean, we're called Tom and Tom, so I mean, it's pretty basic.
Can't get more bland than that, really, can you?
MOT backwards.
Yeah.
You like cars?
Cars, yeah.
Yeah. So
I've got to get my MOT actually in April, so.
Really?
Yeah,
what car do you have?
I have a Jeep.
Whoa, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, he's got a nice car. He has a nice car.
Hell yeah.
I like cars, so. Yeah.
Thanks for having me on, by the way.
That's fine.
No, thank you very much.
Do you want to introduce yourself to our audience?
I'm Josh, also known as Oshu, and I do wear shoes. And yeah, and you spell it OSHU, and I interview people for a living. I would say that's like my job role.
Yeah.
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 Perfect.
Like a presenter of sorts. So
perfect.
Yeah,
well,
sure.
We'll get into our icebreaker questions. One of your pinned TikToks is finish the lyric when you're about to pour the water on the guy. So we thought,
nice. Are we gonna do a finish the lyric?
We are.
We're doing
I'm
finish
scared
the
now. Right, go on then.
I'll kick things off then. So this is Stormzy Vossi Bop. Rule number 2, don't make the promise. If you can't keep the deal, then just be honest. Just be honest. I can never die. I'm A, Bruce Lee, B, Chuck Norris, or C,
Chuck Norris. I actually know that one.
I'm going to go Chuck Norris as well.
Chuck Norris.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes.
I may have misunderstood the point of the game. I've gone for a blank word in the middle.
Okay.
Are we both on board
That's fine,
with that?
yeah.
That's okay? I'm not going to rejig it very quickly.
No, that's fine.
No,
as long as
okay
it's
with
not the, you know, as the word, like.
No, I promise.
Alright,
it's
okay,
not
good,
the.
okay.
So my song is Freaky Friday by Chris Brown.
Okay.
Can you wait? Can you sing it? Because obviously I play the lyric. I play the song. So do you reckon you could vocally sing that?
Not particularly well.
Right,
No.
okay, that's
no.
fine.
He's a really good singer.
Okay.
No. I will say the lyrics. I woke up in blank's body. So how did this turn into Freaky Friday?
Oh,
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Is it B, Kanye West? Or is it C, President Vladimir Zelensky?
what the hell? That's such a. That's so
one at the
like
end.
easy. It's obviously like
Chris Brown.
No, what really? Oh yeah, Chris Brown is
Or
I
is he
woke up in Chris Brown's body,
It's that one, yeah.
Yeah.
and it's actually not Chris Brown singing that.
It is Chris Brown singing that.
No, it's not. Is it?
No, it's Chris Brown and Lil Dicky, but Chris
Lil
Brown does sing
Dicky's
that bit.
face is doing it
Yeah.
in the video.
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah.
tripping me out because
Yeah.
it's
It was,
It's a
it was
body
Little
swap.
Dicky
Yeah,
and
Friday,
yeah.
nice.
Good video, though.
We're doing
So
well
that's
so
2 and
far.
2.
This,
Look at this, you're
I
the
don't
first
think
guest to
we
do that, I
haven't
think.
What's the
had-
prize, by the way? Because obviously I give prizes after the finish the lyrics.
A
so.
feeling of self-esteem.
Okay. We'll take it.
Maybe after
Smashed
the
it.
podcast you could pour some more on my head.
Yep, I'm down. If
Cool.
we put it on socials,
If
I'm
we
down.
put it
Yeah?
on social.
Yeah, we'll
That's
do that.
perfect.
So check out the socials afterwards for that.
So if you
If I
get the
get
next
this
2 right,
2, there's 2 more.
oh, there's 2 more, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's one from me, one for Tom.
Okay, let's do this.
All
Let's
right.
do this.
Cool. My song is "Shape of You" by Ed Sheeran.
Okay, that's the okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm white. I know that song. Go on.
Girl, you know I want your love. Your love was blank for somebody like me. Was it A, handmade, B, destined, or C, not? So
Okay, this one's actually.
your love was handmade for somebody
Yeah,
like me.
yeah.
B, destined.
Handmade is the answer.
Handmade, yeah.
He's 3 for 3.
3.
Yes.
Okay, I've got a really tough one for number 4, so
Okay.
don't break your perfect record, okay?
Okay, go.
The song is, well, I'm not going to tell you the title of the song. I'm just going to tell you who it's by, Mike Posner, okay? Because it might give it away.
Okay.
So the lyric is, I took a blank in Ibiza.
Oh, well, what was it? Mate, honestly, I took a blank. Like, that is another word anyway.
I took a blank in Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool. Was it A, a small child,
Oh, wow.
B, a pill, or C, a drill?
So he either took a small child in Ibiza. So he took a small. What does that mean, though?
Bit
mean
Madeline
anything,
McCann kind of thing.
Yeah.
or-
Did he take a?
Well, did she get taken or
child.
was
Anyway, we'll move on.
That's
So it's what's the second one?
pill,
Okay, what's the third one?
drill?
He could have had to do some housework in
could have done.
Ibiza.
And Avicii might have
And
liked
it,
it.
it might have been
drill.
on Avicii's house.
It's a pill.
Yeah, it's a pill.
A pill.
Yeah. Are you going with pill?
Yeah, I'm
too?
going for pill, yeah.
4 for 4. Well done, guys.
This is
Water's
actually-
going on your head,
This
Tom.
is the, water's going on my head.
Yeah,
So.
you just thought about that.
I'm
haven't you?
so glad.
So
you
the
found
whole
that.
bottle
Oh, the whole bottle.
is going to go all over you, or just a little drop.
We'll decide at the time. How about that?
However much is
Yeah, how much is... No, because
You know, 'cause I won't drink it at all.
He's going to ration it for the rest of the
We'll decide at the end.
Okay, does it have to be water, or can it be any other body fluid?
A, that's a yellow card to start with.
Oh, damn it, man! What? Okay.
Where was that going?
Okay. Anyway. Okay. Carry on.
I mean, it depends where it goes, I guess.
Okay. Cool. Not in the mouth. Dangerous.
No, I meant online.
What's this yellow card?
That's a yellow card for
Do I actually
the
get-
insinuate. No. There's
Oh,
no,
okay.
there's no
I
fit,
thought
is
if
it?
you get 2 yellows, you get a red.
You're right.
That's the
you're out,
podcast.
mate.
Podcast just stop. Like, this is the end. Bye-bye, podcast. See you, Oshu. Thanks for traveling so many miles here. Just ruined it for yourself. Loser.
No, it's just an expression.
We do
Great.
appreciate you coming on, by the way. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
That's all right.
Making the trip. You come from Cambridge today.
Yeah, Cambridgeshire. Big up the Cambridge, massive. There's no one in Cambridge.
There's no one in
that speaks
Cambridge.
to that. It's normally like, big up the Cambridge Tea Party. That's normally like how we do it in Cambridge. So
Were you born there, or is that where you grew up?
I was born in Cambridge. Cambridge bred.
Cambridge, born and bred.
Well, born and bred, but I like Cambridge bread too.
Was it
So,
nice?
Yeah, it's really good.
I didn't know there was a...
There's a lot of bread in every village you go to in
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
So Cambridge bread is up there.
Would you say top 10?
No.
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 Have you tried 9 better breads than Cambridge bread?
I don't know. Hovis is like too classic to even put on a scale.
Yeah.
So, but when you go to like a bakery in London, for example, there's this like crispy, doughy bread that's sexy.
But then I'm guessing that's more expensive though, and you've got to work out the value for money.
True, but does money really matter if we're getting into the deep things of life?
Does money make you happy?
Does it?
Yes.
Yeah?
You can be more charitable. You can buy things that will make yourself and others around you happy.
Okay,
I'd
okay.
argue that it does. Money will make you happier.
Yeah.
What do you think?
My opinion is it does.
Okay.
I agree with Tom.
Yeah.
Only because if you're born into money, a lot of the people that are born into money aren't happy, right? So let's say your dad is rich and your mum is rich. They're going to just give you loads of money just generally because you'll get it on the wheel or something like that. But then I actually don't believe that they're happy. I guess you could say that that's going against what I'm saying because it's saying that you're not happy having loads of money. But I think it's about how you're raised and how you use the money as well. So I still think they're happy because they have money. And I still think they can go on ski trips, which other people can't. And they can use social media effectively to actually be happier. But, you know, like, I think that's how it works.
Yeah, there's two sides to it.
Yeah.
Basically.
If you don't have money, how do you feel? Like, really evaluate it.
That's the other thing, isn't it? I'm
Money
sure
will feel
someone
better.
Yeah, someone living in poverty isn't going to make out like their life is all happy and jolly and everything's going right.
Exactly.
I'd say that money would absolutely benefit their
Exactly.
situation.
Yeah, but then you have some people who are kind of worse off, who are like literally the happiest people in the world, because what for them getting something
Yeah.
in general is
Yeah.
so rare.
Yeah.
So it actually makes they would appreciate things more.
Yeah. How do you guys feel if you found like £10 on the floor? Like you see a £10 note, crisp £10 note, fresh from the bank, and you've gone walking down the street and you've just seen it on the floor and you've gone, oh, happy days. Or are you like, oh, there's another tenner, there's another meal paid for? Or have you gone, yes?
I'm gassed.
Gassed.
Yeah.
Honestly, I know you're describing it as like crisp and fresh from the bank for
Well,
a
it's
reason,
tenner,
because
it's just a tenner.
But like I have walked past a tenner lying on the floor, and I've just gone, what? I'd be walking the group of mates, and I'm not going to be the one.
You've
that
left
picks
it?
up. Yeah.
Really?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's really
So,
honourable, man.
I'm not saying I don't need the tenner. I would definitely need the tenner. That would cover a couple of meals,
Yeah.
like, over the course of a week for me. But
Wow.
I'm just saying that I wouldn't be the person to
So you wouldn't
down and
even
pick it up.
even take that £10 and give it to a charity. You just leave it on the floor.
I have done before. Yeah,
You've done it.
I'm not saying that's the best thing to do. I'm just
Okay,
saying it's
cool.
something I have done.
Sorry, I just thought I'd bring that question up because it's
Yeah.
interesting, right?
No, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we had a
what do you
starkly different answer, didn't we? So
I'd
Yeah.
take it straight away,
Yeah.
pocket it.
Yeah.
You know,
Unless I see
just
you
10
dropped
quid.
it. If I see you dropped it, you give it back.
No,
Personally.
no, you don't.
what?
No,
Really?
Why is that?
because I'm immoral and I just take the money and be like, she's gone too far away now, and I'll just pocket it.
It's like you shout their name like really quietly.
Yeah. Hey, your money is on the floor. £10. You sure you don't want it? No, it's fine. I'll take it.
I guess that's
I'll have it. It's fine.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. All right.
So that's that. Yeah, that's that sorted.
That's a good start to the podcast, to be fair. We haven't had quite the almost philosophical start that we had.
Really?
we had
Yeah?
George the barefoot
George,
guy.
yeah.
Well, he's
Same.
just born philosophical.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
a word?
Yeah, yeah, it is a
Philosophical.
word, yeah.
But like
Philosophical,
philosophical.
Philosophical. Yeah.
Philosophical.
Yeah.
He was born with an extra gene that basically gives him the wisdom of a Greek goddess who's turned into a god, and now he's just a boy with no shoes with this wisdom, and he's just squeaming it out into the universe. But not everything he says is correct. You know, he's
No,
his
he
own
says a lot of
opinion.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and I think a lot of what he says is also what he's heard, and sometimes that's not the best thing
Mm.
because it's just someone else's opinion. You know, what do you think about that?
Well, I was going to ask, would you go barefoot then?
I would not fucking go barefoot any day. No fucking way. My bare feet are going to be protected for the rest of my life because you're going to go barefoot and tread on all this shit. It's going to fuck your feet up. There's no doubt about it, right? I know you could probably put cream on it and all that. And I've actually felt George's feet and they're quite soft and nice, you know.
Are they?
But yeah, it's still like, give it 20, 30 years, he's fucked. Because I reckon his feet are going to be worn. Mine are going to be nice and sexy. But I think eventually, though, it's a money thing as well. Go back to money. Because if you have enough money, I know George doesn't have a lot of money, but if you have enough money, you could physically go barefoot everywhere. It wouldn't matter. You get Ubers everywhere.
Yeah.
Go to hotels. You live in nice places. You wouldn't have to. But if you're working, you have to get a job at Tesco. You kind of got to wear shoes.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, you probably also wouldn't necessarily get the job if you rocked up.
No,
barefoot.
But
no, you wouldn't at all. You wouldn't get it at all. But no hate on him. I love him. But yeah, I wouldn't go barefoot.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Should we take it to the kind of the start of your social media journey?
Yeah.
I kind of want to pick the brain of what initially got you into it. What kind of inspired you to go into social media?
What inspired me to get into social media? I would say the luxury of free time and just opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
That's
you?
a good answer.
How old are you? Just
21.
21. So
Yeah.
you're about the age where kind of actually bang on between us.
How old are you guys?
I'm 20.
20 and
22.
22.
23
Yeah.
in April.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Wow.
old. Jesus.
We are all old
Yeah.
because we're over 20.
Mm.
You
Well,
know.
you guys can grow facial hair, which is nice.
Oh, poor
You
Tom.
guys, he wasn't referring to me, by the way. He was included. He was saying you.
I've seen him grow a mustache.
Can you grow facial hair?
I can grow a good mustache for November. Yeah.
Yeah. But do you own a Jeep?
I don't own a Jeep.
No, neither.
Although,
So there we go. He's got one up on us
He's got one
already.
up on
All
us,
right.
yeah.
I do have a black box though.
Oh, that's peak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had.
Oh, you might as well just get rid of the car now.
Yeah, right. I'll take it off your hands if you really want. I don't mind the black box.
Yeah.
I've had some people kind of when I'm driving around it do kind of go, "Why are you going the speed limit?"
Oh,
Yeah,
they're like, you're in a Jeep, mate. Come
Yeah.
on.
yeah.
Do they bit at you or
No, I mean like people, passengers,
Like your mates.
mates,
Your mates in the car.
girls, like
they don't understand the financial situation of a black box?
Nope.
That's why.
it's literally halved my insurance because I've had it since I was 17.
And then people, I bet they don't drive.
Well, I'm driving them, yeah, so that makes
That's
sense.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause they don't understand. People that don't drive just. Do you drive?
I do drive. Yeah.
Okay, good. They're just lacking, I think.
Mm.
I no disrespect to people that don't drive, but if you don't drive. It's the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Learn how to drive.
Yeah.
Because it's just got me so many opportunities in life. Without driving, I have to sit an hour on a bus. But
Yeah.
because I can drive, it's 20 minutes in the car down the road. So
Shopping's
driving
a
is
lot easier.
I've
Yeah.
actually had this. I've
Everything's
brought
a
it
lot
up before though. Like for me, I quite enjoy getting on public transport. I don't know about you, but something
you
about
get off to it.
What? No,
No, I mean like you get off to.
no.
the-
I just
oh,
enjoy
like,
going on.
You
public
like
transport.
being on it because it's
Yeah,
like
yeah. I just listen to music, like chill out, relax, and I don't have to worry about getting to the destination. I can just take a back seat and chill for a bit.
No, I'd say that is getting off to it. I think
I don't know if I'd use.
No,
those
I think
as-
maybe you're like confusing what I'm saying. But getting off to it is mean like you enjoy it more than you would being in a car because there's certain feelings that you're feeling that you wouldn't in a car.
Not sexually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why you were taking? Well, come on, man. That's a yellow card for you, man. You just took it straight to the sexual part. Like what? Come on,
getting
man.
off, that is a normal association that you'd have with the word with the phrase getting off.
But you instantly went, "I'm getting off the public transport."
I did not say that at all.
Anyway, you like. I hate buses.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah.
Just
Time consuming. We're limited to time in life. Time is more valuable than anything else.
yeah. I would.
And I'm like, fucking, get there, get it. I'm late actually to this podcast, but that was because I was doing some editing actually when I was at home, so I was a little bit late. So I was technically using that time where I was late to do something beneficial. Like I was editing on like the train. It was good.
That's what I was about to say, because I know what you're saying about it's more time consuming. Like the actual length of the journey will be longer.
Yeah.
But the stuff that you can do during that journey might actually save you time compared to if you did
that's
it
a
before you
good.
left.
That's a good little argument. Yeah, I
Right,
like
so-
that.
Yeah, so you got half an hour journey.
Yes.
You're driving. You
Yeah.
can't do anything in that half an hour legally than just drive, right?
Yeah.
So you got to do everything before you set off.
Well,
and
you
when get
could
home.
honestly, if I'm gonna take it really, like you could do a lot of other stuff. If a woman is next to you in a car, there's so many other things you can do while driving.
I'm gonna let you elaborate on what you.
No, you can just imagine it, mate.
Yeah.
Like, just keep it to yourself, but, fantasize about George being next to you in the car, you know what I mean? There's a lot of,
George is in the barefoot guy.
yeah, he's next to you in the car. What are you going to do with his feet? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, do you text and drive?
No.
Definitely not.
No, me either.
Why are you
Just
smiling?
leave that
like
there.
Yeah.
Just leave that there.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
But I agree. Trains are different to buses.
Yeah. I'd say trains are definitely better than buses, apart
Yeah.
from when they're late.
Yeah, only because it can take you longer distance in a quicker time.
Yeah.
So actually, technically, that's time beneficial, right?
Mm.
But if you're getting a bus, what would you rather do? Get a bus or a train to London from, like, let's say it's an hour journey. Would you rather get a bus or a train?
And the cost doesn't matter.
Cost doesn't matter.
And it's still
Train.
going to be an hour.
Train.
It's still going to be an hour.
Still going to be an hour. No matter what, it's going to be an hour in that transportation device.
Train.
Okay. Yeah, probably train. Yeah.
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 100%.
Sick. Thanks.
All right.
Moving on. Let's get into a different question. Public
Um,
transport. It's an interesting topic to start off with.
Yeah,
Great.
it's interesting. But
Yeah.
so
What does Oshu like to drive? A car. He prefers it over a bus.
I mean,
Where's the accent come from?
I don't know. I'm just making it up.
do you do accents a lot?
Yeah. There's recently, do you know Nico B?
Yeah.
He's like a singer.
Yeah,
He's-
yeah.
He does
He's,
it's Tom Austin. isn't it?
yeah, Tom Austin. I hate Tom Austin. That's his
That
actual
is
name.
his name. Yeah.
Okay.
He did what song did he do? What was it called? It was
Where's
really
My
fake.
Wallet?
Where's my wallet? Wallet?
Oh,
I swear
yeah.
it was in my so he did that. And recently he's been putting on TikTok these like goblin videos. So I'll do an example. So for example, he'd start the video and it'd be like, this is what would happen if a goblin came into my room and like started nibbling at my toes, and then he'd back away, get into character, put some like music on, like sort of like ambient music.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, dude, what are you doing in my room? You're a goblin. Can you get out of my room? And then he'd literally like pretend that there's a goblin on the floor. And then he'd just like kick it or like lift it up. He'd be like, oh, look at you. You got a nice... Oh, and then they like pretend to get kicked in the face by a goblin.
Isn't that similar to what Luke Bennett does, isn't it? Because Luke Bennett used to do that, but with like someone would.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
like opening the cupboard and going,
Yeah.
oh, it's Fernando Torres. Why
What
are you in
did
my
my
cupboard?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that
So
was quite fun.
random.
So I used to do that a lot, like just impressions of goblins and stuff. Like, I'm a goblin. And then I'd... Yeah.
Anything else other than goblins? You give us a little treat.
I can
treat
do...
of some.
Well, there's loads. There's like David Attenborough.
Oh, God, you
Come
can't do
on.
David Attenborough.
Here we have a rare Tom and Tom in the podcast room. We are drinking ginger beer with Monster and water. Are you happy?
That's good.
That was
very
Yeah?
good, yeah.
So I can do that. What else can I do? That's it, pretty much. But there's other things. There's other
Yeah.
things. They're just not coming to my brain. Maybe I'll just get on it.
You
when
said
we-
goblins, and I was hoping you were going to take us through the full repertoire of Clash of
Gollum?
Clash of Clans.
Oh,
characters, but
Clash of Clans. I used to
Yeah.
play that a lot. I used to sweat at Clash of Clans.
Very good game.
Too much for my dad's money on Clash of Clans. Sorry, Dad. There's like thousands on there, you know?
Yeah.
I think on
Yeah.
Town Hall level like 12 or something.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
just
good
to
level for
flex,
that.
just to
Just
drop
drop
that in.
that in. Have you still got
Yeah.
it on your phone or?
No.
Clash
No.
Royale at all?
No, really good on Clash Royale too,
Yeah?
but I don't play that anymore. I don't play any games, like no video games. I used to be the biggest game. I play like CS, FIFA, COD, you name it. I would have probably played it, but I just went, screw it. I need to like make money in life.
Yeah. So that's now doing your street interviews.
Yes, street interviews are the main income.
Straight off the bat, what is your weirdest interaction from these street interviews?
I think it was with Lauren Alexis.
Okay.
Actually, it was like a weird moment in time where I was like doing collabs and stuff with like OnlyFans models, and I still am doing
I've seen
collabs.
Elbrook and who's the girl recently as well?
Ruby Hex. She's brilliant. They're all brilliant. I love them all, and I do these because it's like obviously a lot of people don't like the fact that I'm kind of promoting like that industry, but I kind of do it for the views because I know it will pull views, and obviously if I get views, I get income, so it's kind of like a job, right? Yeah. But Lauren Alexis, I think I was her technically. No, not really. I always say this, but I was technically like her boyfriend for like 5 seconds, and then I broke up with her in the video. Oh, okay. But it's just so funny because in that little like space of time, I was like Lauren Alexis's boyfriend. Get in, fuck you, KSI.
Stick it on the CV, you know.
Yeah, and then that was it. So, but that was quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been in fights. No. So I'm very humble, and I try to stay like mellow when I'm like getting confronted. So it's like I'd rather flight than fight.
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt this fantastic podcast, but we have an amazing offer for you guys. Firstly, thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video, which is the world's largest online therapy service. To get started, you just need to answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom-picked for you. More scheduling flexibility and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/thebluepodcast, and I've also linked them below in the description. It'd also really help us out back on with the podcast.
Have you ever had to take a video down?
No. TikTok remove a lot of my videos. So my main account's been banned 13 times. Permanently banned 13 times because I've uploaded a video either with a sexual reference or like nudity or something like that by accident. But it was like a model or something in the video, and I was like, oh, that's so annoying. It could even be like just some juicy, just a little bit showing, and it's just game over. Yeah. They'll give you a flag. So 13 times, that was a stressful time. In my life, I found a guy, and this guy, praise the Lord, thank you so much. I love this guy to bits because he just helps me so much with like unbans and stuff. And then I just, yo mate, account's banned again. He's like, what? Send me the video that got you banned. I'm like, happily. He's like, thank you, and then he'll get me unbanned. That's good. It's easy.
Yeah, that must help a lot.
Yes,
because a lot of people will have to just make a new account. That's just very long, which is something we're kind of realizing as well.
Yeah. It's also like bad for my mental health.
Yes,
because it's like one day I'll have 5 million followers, and then the next day I'll have negative 5 million followers. So obviously my mental health is like, great. Don't even look at the 5 million followers anymore.
You don't look at the numbers.
No.
Anymore. Yeah.
No. I guess your entire job hangs in the balance of those 5 million followers as well, right? I mean, if your TikTok goes down, that's a massive source of
income gone.
Yeah.
Because there's so much money to be made with like accounts now, like opportunities with like promos and everything. So,
okay. And is mental health quite a big thing for you to make sure that you are healthy? And
I know it's a touchy subject, mental health.
It's something we touch on a lot on the podcast.
Yeah,
so that's fine.
Okay. Because I'm not very like good at describing mental health because I'm very actually quite clear of it. I'm quite lucky because I don't really struggle with it that much. But I think there is obviously moments that everyone has where they struggle with mental health. And I think that's just a part of like the social construct now. And I think, imagine years ago, right? There's a farmer, okay? Depression hasn't even been made yet, okay? But it is a thing, but it hasn't been diagnosed, hasn't been labeled, right? The doctors have no clue. Farmers and doctors, they'd still get depressed, but it wouldn't have even been labeled, okay? So what they would have done is gone to the pub instead and had a pint. But nowadays, it's like, because we know it's a thing, I do think it makes it a lot worse. Because it's like you're there like, this has got to be it. You're diagnosing yourself with it, whatever it is. I'm not going to label it anything, and I think that just makes it worse. Like, you know, it's a tough one.
So it's almost like, so some people might not actually be depressed, have some, it's like on TikTok where people say, oh, I've got ADHD and things like that, where they kind of almost self-diagnose themselves.
Yeah.
And therefore that actually probably makes the situation worse than it is.
Unfortunately, I think that's the case.
Okay.
In my opinion, but obviously doctors might say otherwise. Placebo effects exist.
Yeah.
You know, I think highly that is a thing that happens with like people nowadays.
No, that's fair.
It's interesting. It's interesting. I'm because obviously you used the point about back in the day when like depression wasn't a term just thrown about and people would just go to the pub and get on with it. Yeah. I just want to pose a different viewpoint of looking at it. Like, say the people that are actually depressed, but obviously they've not got a term for it and they've not diagnosed anything.
Back in the day,
yeah. Aren't those the same people that would just struggle in silence forever, even if they are going to the pub and then they're just going back to their lives and they're still depressed because no one's able to talk to them about it because they don't know that they're depressed or they have depression.
So you're saying actually it being a thing is obviously like helping because it's you've gone, this is what I've got, and then you've gone like, oh, and that's it. You just
my point is,
or you can take a pill or something. I don't actually know how to cure depression. If I did, I'd be a millionaire. I think like a multi-trillionaire.
Yeah, I mean, you have antidepressants obviously, but I think more to the point that once you acknowledge it and you know that you're struggling, then you can really seek help. I think, especially I mean, back in the in the day you're talking about.
I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's
common ground found.
I have to agree with that. Yeah.
Beautiful.
But yeah, I agree with that. That's good. I can't complain about that. Yeah, that's good.
When I was doing my research on you, I did notice there was a...
You did research on me?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Just proper podcast, mate.
Just a lot of it.
That's so cool. You guys are the best.
Thank you very much.
So much.
But I did find a news article. I want to know your...
What you said, nude.
I found one as well.
Fuck. Oh, no. All right, okay, it's bigger than it looks, all right? It's not that size, I promise. In real life, it's different.
You're a shower, not a grower.
I'm definitely a grower, man. It's just my genetic full background, honestly. Fuck you, Dad. No, okay.
That's average, isn't it?
6 inches.
Definitely average, 6 inches. I've got my ruler from Wish, so I've about that big.
Yeah. That's good.
Go on then. What have you found about me?
Not a nude article, a news article.
Cool. About harassing women.
Yes. Yeah. And I wanted to know your kind of, because when I watch your videos, I don't see you harassing people personally, which is understandable. And I just want to know, do you think they're out there just to get a news article, a story, headline?
They contacted me.
They contacted you about it?
Yeah, I gave them the information to make the article.
Interesting.
So, were you expecting the article?
What was it from? Because the main article. Okay,
I just had this in my notes.
Okay, so a college did this article about me, and then it went like quite a little bit bigger, but not the biggest. But they were like, "Oh, can we do this article on you?" I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." And then they told me about like this sexual harassment because of this person who brought it up to them, and they were like, "Oh, he videoed me in town, and then he didn't remove the video." But every person, sorry, that was actually quite harsh on that person. But I Aria is with me, and she's my camera woman, and so she'll judge me on this. She'll back me up. Every person I interview, I ask for their consent, and I get it on video, because if I don't, then they're gonna come back to me exactly like that woman, and they'll be like, "Oh, you can you remove the video, please?" But if the video's already got 5 million views,
you don't want to take it down.
It's like what my job over like a lovely woman. So I'll drop her a message and be like, "I'm so sorry, I can't," because it's like, you know, you're giving me consent. That's just like, I've got all that authority here. You can't sue me or anything because I've got video evidence of you consenting. There are people out there that like I have videoed before that I haven't got consent before this article, because it actually made me like look into it a lot more. And they also complained a lot, and you know, I posted the video, and it is what it is. It's done.
Yeah,
it's done.
Yeah.
Do you think they were almost trying to? Because I think when the news article came out, you were kind of coming up quite quickly at that point.
Yeah.
Was it almost? Do you think they were trying to get at you?
Get at me? Maybe they like the sexual harassment part of it. It could be anything. Like if someone reads, "Oh, sexual harassment," you just instantly think of the bad things. You're like, "Oh, he's like, you know, he's touched up a underage kid or something." But it's nothing like that. It's kind of, it's more or less getting confirmation to be in a video. It's getting consent, like to video something. Some of the questions I ask are pretty weird. I'll be honest, they're pretty strange. Like weirdest sexual fantasies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if I ask a girl that's sort of like obviously underage, that's not fucking good.
No.
Right? So I check the age before. Obviously, if they look old, then I'll ask. They look young, I'll be like, are you 18? And that's it. That's how I do it. So
So there's a bit of an art to it almost now. You have.
Oh yeah, definitely a knack. Like the more it's like with everything, the more you do it, the better you get.
Mm-hmm.
I think psychology wise, I never wanted to study anything in life, but actually doing this for a job, it's like I've learned so much about people, like what they're wearing, how they look, where they look, you know, what they say, the words they use, their background. It's fun.
Do you think you can categorize people into different groups based on like some people have the same clothes or some people?
100%.
Just saying that's a lot less water than that's going on my head, so that's good.
It doesn't have to finish the glass.
That is the glass that's going on your head.
Oh, it's the glass going on.
Yeah, so I was just separating it, you know. No, I'm kidding. No, it's good. So yeah, it's like I learn a lot from people.
Okay,
it's great.
What's an answer to, for example, the sexual fantasies?
Yeah.
What's an answer to one of that's kind of stuck in your head?
Normally I script them all, so no one really wants to answer it.
Yeah.
So I just go, we'll just say this.
Okay.
Makes it a lot like I know what's going to do well on TikTok, and I know what will be the barrier, because some people might just blurt out, I want to have sex, and then they say all these words that I can't use on TikTok. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, now I have to go beep beep, I want to have beep beep, and I'm like, no, not good for the content.
Yeah.
So I'll say what to say that's kind of PG enough to go on TikTok.
Okay.
Especially with like the models that I meet up
Yeah.
with, I'll give them a script.
Okay.
Like the have you ever been in love? Yes, but he wanted me to bend over.
Yeah,
Wanted him
that
to
was an
bend over.
interesting one. That was a recent one. That was like, actually, that was her. She said that.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can say whatever you want, but literally try make it entertaining, because she obviously wanted to promote herself.
Yes.
When you're doing a collab, you want to make it.
Who was this again? Just
Ruby.
Ruby Hex.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing a lot more stuff in the future, like video content wise, and it's going to be really interesting because it will like test the barriers of like trying to promote models and stuff like that, and also staying within the guidelines of TikTok and social media as well. So I think that's good. I like it. I can't say I agree with the industry, but it gets me money.
At the end of the day, yeah.
Fair enough.
I know some worse things, you know, you could earn money doing so.
Definitely.
Anyway, yeah, go on.
No, that was going to be one of my follow-up questions, actually.
What?
You're always the one asking the questions, and all of your content is based around getting essentially content out of other people, right?
Yeah.
Would you ever become the person that create like...
Kind of,
you know
I guess where you are right now. You're the we're
interviewee. Would you ever be the interviewee?
interviewee.
Obviously, I'm here right now. I like to be myself, and I like to talk, and I like to be exuberant. You know, I'm very like out there. I'm outgoing. I'll talk to anyone. You tell me who to talk to, I'll talk to them. I'll say whatever. Sometimes I cross the line, but that's just who I am. That's how I was raised, you know. And I think, yeah, I would love to do that. But I would love to also do a show on my own where I interview people, but sitting down, more like chill.
Podcasty or showy?
Showy.
Okay.
Wait, like cringe.
Okay.
Like, I'd, you know.
Like, would you get a panel of just people off the street and
Talking like that? No, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Kind of awkward pauses.
I would definitely do that. Yeah, like awkward pauses, funny little weird things that I say, like talking about, you know, if we just randomly start talking about bananas or something like that, just off topic. They're really nice, but you can't really eat them when they're black. But you can. I've actually seen a video of people eating the banana when they're black. Anyway, back to the topic. So
that
I would, that's sort of thing.
okay.
I would talk to mainly people that would get me views, and I know that obviously, unfortunately, fit girls get views, so I'd probably get a lot of people that have clout already to then help my growth, but then also the people that would get views as well. So it's like an algorithm.
It's a very fine balance between the two of them, isn't there?
What do you mean?
As in, like, you get the fit girls on because they're views.
Okay.
But then you also want to get interesting people that you want to get on personally.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
So it's making sure that you get that balance right for you, because also like you don't want to just do.
But when you have full control over what you produce on the internet, you guys could have chose anyone over me, but you chose me, right? But not gonna lie, I don't want to be offensive or anything, but if I chose you guys for the audience that I want to reach, I wouldn't interview in my show, because it wouldn't be what I want to get. Because I want engagement. I'm not saying you're not engaging. I'm just saying
towing the line here.
I want different type of engagement.
I understand, yeah.
And so yeah, I'd probably have another show that I could interview you guys on,
Yeah.
like a more personal show. But if it's entertainment and like showy and like they want to promote their stuff, it's easier.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like, is what you're saying essentially? We're not going to say something absolutely outrageous, and then
I'm not saying you wouldn't, but I'm saying that a porn star would
Yes.
probably say
Would.
something way
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
That is very fair. Actually, let's just segue into the new section that we came
Okay,
up with
yeah.
the other week. Okay,
Yep.
so we have a new section.
Yes.
Still yet to find a name for it, but it's essentially mean comments
Right.
that I've found on your social. So I had the fun. I had the fun.
Oh yeah, that's really good for my mental health. No, it's fine.
No. So
Go on.
essentially, I'm gonna read a couple out, and I just want your first thoughts on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
instant reaction. All right, here we go.
Okay.
This is a recent one.
Okay, yeah.
At this point, you just promote OnlyFans creators, bro. Just stop.
Oh, fuck off. Just let me make money, mate. Yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Perfect.
Happy with that?
go on.
Perfect
Yeah, go
response. Okay. This is from an earlier one. They both sound like they have learning disabilities.
Yeah. You sound you've got. Yeah.
Another great
Yeah.
response, I think.
Yeah. Go on, next one.
Okay, smashed it.
All right. Go on.
This one is get a real job.
Yummy. That's it. That's what I have to
just
say.
cool, you have to say
Because I would say that. Oh, now I'm actually going into it.
No, come on, you can go into
I'm
it.
go into
feeding
it.
into the hate. What is it again?
Get a real job.
Oh, I didn't really hear the first time because it was so irrelevant. Yeah. No, I don't know.
I'd argue that
I can't argue that I don't have a real job.
Yeah.
Really.
You are.
They don't know what happens behind the scenes. I guess if someone's literally scrolling through TikTok, they see my video for a second, they're like, what the fuck? This guy's just asking someone a question. They're either jealous, they've got something bad happen to them, and they want to just vent. Or they're like, maybe it's not a real job. Maybe they actually don't know about my job completely.
I think a lot of people that do leave mean comments don't understand what happens behind the scenes as well. Because, for example, with the podcast, I spend hours.
Yes.
Hours and hours.
Yeah.
Guests, editing, posting on all the social media, etc., etc. I'm sure it's similar.
Oh, mate, honestly, every day I wake up, I have to edit.
Yeah.
You can ask anyone, what's Josh doing? He's editing. What's Josh doing? He's eating. Actually, that's mainly one. But I think editing is the main one, to be honest.
What's your favourite food?
Bananas, black bananas.
Black bananas.
Big black bananas.
Can I clip that?
No. No, yeah, you can. It's fine.
I'm not
No,
gonna bite on that.
actually, honestly, favorite food is, I would say a good cod.
Cod.
Really?
No,
Like battered or?
I mean, like, I would say it's like a good cod, like a crispy seaside fish and chip cod. And it's just,
Like a big one.
yeah, fat.
Battered, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah, battered, obviously.
Salt and vinegar on the big chunk
So
of chips,
everything, seasoning is very important with food. I don't know if you guys think the same, but like I can't eat like a bowl of rice, plain rice on its own.
No,
Well,
that's
I could have it if it was like with a curry or something, because then the sauce is just going to dominate the flavour.
I could have it if it was a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, chicken, and an egg. Can transgender people be marketers?
Yes.
Cool, good answer.
Well, you just
Test. It was a test. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your guys' pronouns as well?
He, him.
I hadn't even thought about it, but
Really?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
You?
Lord/King.
Love that.
Yeah.
Have you got one of those plaques? You know, you can.
No.
Bought land
No.
in Scotland? No.
No. Just I want to be pronounced as a Lord/King.
So Lord Josh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Well, no, not Lord. No, it's like, let's say, for example, you get him a drink. You get Lord a drink.
Get Lord a drink, yeah. Get King a drink. Yeah.
Get King a drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's like a question I get asked a lot because that's one of my main viral ideas that I had. And actually, like, that was so interesting for me to have that go viral because I wasn't thinking it would go viral. I got given the idea, did it, went super viral, but I get so much hate and the people in the video get so much hate. And it's such a tough video because it gets so many views and makes me so much that's just how I look at it right now. It's like, it's a bit touchy, but I do think it helps pronouns because first it promotes the idea that people have a pronoun. And secondly, it's just giving everyone the varieties of different pronouns, what you can be.
You wouldn't argue that it's taking the mick at all.
No, but people take it that way. They go, you're only making them videos because you want to, like, expose people to being they, them, and they look like a woman, for example. Right? That's not what I said.
Yeah.
And that's not what I want to do. I want to just genuinely put the pronoun thing out there.
So it's
and see what people think of it.
What's your... I'm guessing you've had job interviews before. What's the stupidest question you've been asked at a job interview? Because I've got a good one, right? If you could take any... So this was a job interview for KFC when I was 16.
Nice, good.
And the person interviewing me was probably about 18, 19. They were just like, they'd worked there 3 months.
Okay,
they were qualified to interview.
Okay.
And they said, if you could take any food to Mars, what would you take? And I said...
Nice, that's a good question.
I said potatoes, because it's sustainable food source and you could regrow it on Mars. Completely based on the plot of the film The Martian.
Yeah, makes sense.
And they said, well, I'd take pizza because I like pizza.
Nice, okay. Well, why don't you... let's ask that question to Tom. Go on. What would you take to Mars? Is it Mars?
Mars, yeah.
Yeah.
Chickens. Just have chicken. Because you can...
Rule that out, please, Tom.
Like
rule that out.
Dead chicken?
No.
It has to be food, right?
Has to be food.
Dead food, ready to eat. Ready to eat. Potatoes you can technically cook and eat, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to say potatoes now, though. That's the thing.
You're trying to make a loophole.
Yeah. Maybe broccoli.
Well, think about it, right?
Yeah.
Actually, he's got a point. Because crickets are quite small and you can eat crickets for protein. They're a really good source of protein. So technically bringing a chicken, though, I don't know. Yeah, that's a... What would you say? What did you say?
Broccoli.
Yeah, good one. Broccoli's good. I'd take a Kit Kat.
A Kit Kat?
Just one Kit Kat?
Yeah, because give me a break. We're not going to fucking go on Mars anytime soon. So there we go.
You've had that one up your sleeve last couple of minutes.
Buy broccoli because you can grow it, right?
Yeah.
And eat it.
You know, like...
Do you like broccoli
greens?
that much?
What's more like greens and stuff.
Yeah, cool.
That's, I think.
Yeah, I just feel like I'd get fed up of eating broccoli every single day.
Yeah, maybe, but if there's so many different ways of cooking everything, like you could even make broccoli chips and potato chips.
You could, but my potato chips would taste like potato chips and broccoli would taste like
broccoli chips.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah. How about you then? What are you taking? Oh, you said Kit Kat.
Yeah.
But that's not honest, really, is it?
Go on.
I would probably just take potatoes.
Yeah, I think I would just take potatoes.
I have to say that. It's the only good answer.
It is. Yeah.
I like that.
I've got a kind of almost last question for you. Have you ever been in love?
Well, that is so... Yes, I have actually. Yeah, I've... My grandma was one of the nicest ladies ever. And she's been there literally since I was born. Right? And, you know, she's actually dead now. Oh. So, we got the grandma massive. And I love you, grandma. She's somewhere there. But yeah, I have been in love. I met her when I was younger.
Well, I'd imagine.
Yeah. And then just got...
So no sexual partners right now? Or?
Well, grandma... no, she's still technically with us in the car. No. Okay.
Second yellow card.
Jesus. one away from red. I wonder what I can do next. Probably... no.
No. Never been in love.
No, I find it hard to conceptualize the actual meaning of love.
Okay.
So I can't really understand, how it feels to be in love when I really want to be in love, because there's like so many people in love. I'm so happy with them, but I just can't do it myself. Yeah.
Have you been in love?
Have you?
No.
With Tom?
No. Oh, every day. Yeah.
Oh, he just touched his dick. He just touched his dick. No, I'm kidding. Tom touches Tom's dick in the podcast with Oshu.
Yeah.
Get sexual. All the clothes come off.
Podcast gone sexual.
Yeah.
Nice. That's the title.
That's the title.
That's the title.
Oshu took his wiener out on the podcast. Please don't make me do that though.
No, I won't.
Okay, that was...
Yeah.
So do you have little habits that you do to warn the people that you could die? So for example... Every night before you go to bed, you text a certain person the same thing.
Oh.
Or and then, oh no, Josh hasn't texted. Oh, he hasn't texted me tonight. Dead.
Yeah. No, I don't.
No, me either.
No.
Okay, that's really cool.
Thank you very much for coming on the podcast.
No worries, bro. And Tom,
it's been great having you on,
thank you so much, bros. Broskies.
Oh dear. Where are we?
One word to end it. Fuck. Or just. That's a good one too.
I might have to be that one.
Oh, okay, that's
I might have to be that one.
Okay, see ya.
Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like. Check out Oshu, and see you guys on the next podcast.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Boom.